Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might change the way you view family meals. This isn't just about cooking, it's about reconnecting with what matters most, the bonds we share over food. Welcome to the story of family meals, cooking traditional dishes together, endless connections. Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered if family meals today can still hold the same meaning they once did? Those meals, filled with the delicious smell of tradition, the sound of stories shared across generations, and the laughter that filled the kitchen? In today's fast-paced world, do we still take the time to sit down together and truly connect over a meal? Picture a family dinner. In the cozy warmth of the kitchen, the soft glow of the overhead lights illuminates familiar faces, grandparents, parents, and children. The aroma of traditional dishes fills the air, dishes passed down through the generations. This is not just a meal, it's an emotional gathering where each generation shares their stories. Each dish represents more than just a recipe. It holds the memories of those who came before. Let's start with that classic chicken soup Grandma used to make. It's more than just food, it's a family heirloom. The way she carefully picks each piece of chicken, slices the vegetables just right. It's not just about cooking, it's a form of storytelling. Do you remember the way Grandma would smile at you as she ladled out the soup, saying, "Eat up. This recipe is a family tradition"? That moment is more than just a memory. It's a legacy passed down through the hands that prepared it. Have you ever heard stories from your grandparents about the old days? The tales of struggles, love, and family values? These stories were shared during meals, binding the generations together. The simple act of sitting at the table was more than just about eating. It was a moment of connection. You learned about your family's history, about the sacrifices and joys they experienced. Those meals were a chance to understand where you came from. But now, in today's world, where technology often takes the lead, family meals have begun to feel distant. We're all busy, distracted by work, school, or the endless stream of social media. Have you noticed that sometimes when we sit down to eat, no one is really present? We're too focused on our phones, on the next notification, to engage with the people right in front of us. However, what if we could bring it back? What if we could recreate that same sense of connection through cooking traditional meals together? Imagine gathering the family together to cook one of those cherished dishes, one passed down through generations. In the process, it's not just about the recipe, it's about the memories, the stories, and the lessons that come with it. When children join in the kitchen, learning how to prepare the same dish their grandparents made, they're not just learning to cook. They're learning about patience, love, and the importance of tradition. They're hearing stories about their family's past, stories of hardships, victories, and small moments of joy. In a world that moves so fast, moments like these are a reminder to slow down, appreciate the simple things, and build a deeper understanding of what family truly means. It's easy to think that we've outgrown these traditions, that we're too modern for them. But ask yourself, don't you sometimes wish you could go back to those simpler times? Those moments when the family gathered around the table, sharing not just a meal but a connection that transcended words? Cooking together, sharing stories, and reminiscing about the past. It's all part of a ritual that's more than just about food. It's about building emotional ties that last a lifetime. When we sit down together, whether we're learning to make Grandma's famous chicken soup or a dish from our family's past, we're reminded of the deeper, unspoken bonds that tie us all together. The truth is, Every dish holds a story, one that connects the past to the present. When you sit down with your family to cook, it's not just about the food you're making, but the history you're continuing, the traditions you're keeping alive, and the way you're building a bridge between generations. Imagine that, sitting at the table with your family, passing down stories and recipes, all while savoring a meal that holds the memory of those who came before. That's the power of food. It's a vehicle for connection. And what's more, it's a chance to teach the younger generation about the values that have shaped your family, to give them the wisdom that's been passed down through time. But here's the kicker. It's not just about tradition for tradition's sake. It's about bringing those values into the present. Yes, we live in a fast-paced, tech-driven world, but that doesn't mean we have to abandon our family rituals. What if you could take those old recipes and modernize them, just like we've modernized everything else? You could teach your kids to cook with love, just as your grandparents taught you, but in a way that's relatable for them today. As you sit around the table, talking about the past and present, you'll realize something profound. These meals are more than just food. They're symbols of unity, love, and tradition. They're about creating memories that will live on for generations to come. So, the next time you sit down for a family meal, ask yourself, what stories am I passing on today? What traditions am I helping to keep alive? And how can we take these family meals, and with them, continue the endless connections that will bind us together for years to come? Family meals are not just about the food. They're about creating a space where generations come together, where old stories meet new ones, and where the future of the family is built upon the strength of its past. Now, let's not let these moments slip away. Let's make them count.